Hiya, welcome back. So by now you should probably know that I am a serious language file, and in my language learning experiences I have uncovered a number of words that are difficult to translate to English, or when you try to translate them it just becomes convoluted and they kind of lose their coolness of the word in the first place. So I have decided to create a list of my top 10 favorite untranslatable words, only from the languages that I can say that I can relatively understand relatively okay. So pretty much just Chinese, Japanese and Norwegian. So this is not in any particular order, this is sort of just like a stream of consciousness kind of word list. So let's get started. So this is probably one that you've come across if you've done Japanese for a bit, but this word called komorebi, which is it translates as the light that filters through the trees. I think that's what it's roughly, but I don't know, it just sounds really pretty, and when you think of autumn you just think, komorebi. It's it just sounds really pretty. It sounds juicy. This one is from Chinese, jianwai, which means to look. It literally means to look outside, but it sort of refers to the act of treating your friend like an outsider, even though they're your friend, but you're treating them like an outsider by being too polite and saying thank you and please and too much. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. Mochi mochi. It's used to describe mochi. It's the chewy feeling, but it's not an unpleasant chewy feeling. When you say chewy in English, you sort of mean it's not really a nice connotation. When you say mochi mochi, it means it's got a really soft, fluffy feeling, like fresh baked bread. I use this one a lot. Shoganai. It's means it can't be helped. So if you get back to your car and you have a parking ticket, shoganai. You can't do anything about it. It's can't be helped. This one applies to me quite a lot. Tsundoku. It means books that you buy and you never read. In fact, I have literally balancing this camera on a pile of tsundoku. I think tsundoku normally refers to a pile of books, not just individual. So you say, I need to buy a shelf to put all my tsundoku in. I feel that on a spiritual level. This one is from Norway. I will try to pronounce this, but my Norwegian pronunciation is horrible. Gjensynsglede. It means the feeling of joy or anticipation and happiness when you're about to see someone you haven't seen for a really, really long time. So if you move away and then you come back and you're waiting to see that friend at the airport. That's what that is. So this is another Norwegian one, forelsket, which means it's pretty much describing the feeling that you experience when you're falling in love. It's so cute. This one's German. I don't really learn German, but I've somehow come across this word, which is Schaedenfreude. Excuse my pronunciation, I really can't speak German at all. But it's the feeling that you have when you get a bit of entertainment or joy from watching others suffer, which is kind of a bad thing, but it's we've all done it, really. If you watch your friend trip over and you're lol. Yeah, that's Schadenfreude. Oh, I feel this one too. This is another Japanese one, which is kyoiku mama, which means a mother who pushes her child really rigorously through toward academic greatness. So making their kid, it's sort of tiger mums, kind of. Yeah, I think that's probably a good explanation, tiger mums. But they also have kyoiku papa and that, Okay, this is the last one, but I also feel this too, because I eat a lot of bread. This is another Norwegian one, which is pålegg, which is, I don't really know how to explain it. I think it's really just anything and everything that you can possibly put in a sandwich, which is just so random. I love that there's a word for that. It's the best. So yeah, those are my top 10 favorite or most interesting to me words that I've come across in my language learning experience. I'm sure I'll come across more, may make a sequel when I find more words. Most of this was Japanese, but like, you know, such is the story of my life. Yeah, juicy. Bye! この動画が面白かったら、高評価お願いします。